Greetings once again from El Paso, Texas, USA. It's Christina Urrea and I'm presenting my response to Stephen Ritz's video, A Teacher Growing Green in the South Bronx. I think it was super important of him to mention obesity, especially that in children, which has increased tremendously over the past few years, and looking at the main reasons for that, which is malnourishment. There's so many different options of fast food to buy that are so much cheaper than going to a grocery store restaurant that serve caloric foods but that are digested properly and useful in one's body. Let's take, for example, going to a McDonald's or a Burger King where you can buy for $10 a super delicious, large meal for many people versus spending $10 at a grocery store such as Walmart or Whole Foods. You will get not even half the amount of food. You'd probably get one or two items. And I think that is not just in a community per se, but that is everywhere around the United States, who suffers from poverty and starvation just as much as countries in Latin America, in the Middle East, in Africa. And to get to that, like I said, community, is that I think it's super important that as a citizen, you need to be helping your own community. That I've seen a lot of people look into organizations that help these out of our country, people who, yes, are studying, who are suffering from starvation and who are suffering from poverty just as much as our own country is. It's just looked at less because there are more people who are doing better in our country. But I think as a good citizen, as a good neighbor, I think it is super important that people start to look in their own communities for ways to help those who are in need, who are starving. And people may say, oh, they're not starving, they're obese. Well, the reason they're obese is because they're impoverished. So they don't have the money to spend it on the clean proteins, the fruits and the vegetables, which are 3 times the price of a Big Mac. Thank you for your time.